Right. Good evening, students. Today we will discuss about few important built-in modules in Python. So these built-in modules have the functions which you can call directly by importing the modules into your Python program. You no need to write any code straight away. You can use the function by passing the required parameters. So one such module that we are going to see now is random module. So first you can see what are the built-in stuff is available in the Python. You can type help modules. So it will take some time, but it will generate the result. What are the list of modules is supported by the Python. See, these are all of the modules are supported by the your Python, right? Now specifically if you want to know about any module, then you can give help. So now I want to know about the random module. Yeah, you can get the complete description about the. So this random module is for the what? Random variable generators. You can generate some random value using this random function, right? So it will have the different sort of functions. So you can go through the functions and then you can understand what is the use of the each and every function. You can get the complete description about the each function. Now we will see the couple of important functions under random module. Random module. Now first thing you have to understand, whenever you want to use any built-in stuff, you have to understood that you have to first import the module. Import, the module name is what? Random. The first statement, using the import is a keyword. Using the import you can import the module. You can import the module. Now so we will see one by one function. So the first one we are going to see is rand range function. Now you can see here the list of functions has been populated. So many functions are there. Now out of which we will see the first one. What is this random function? Random function. So let's see what it is going to print. Let me save this, then let me run it. So it's just printed the what? One random object. Random object. Now rand range. See here, stop equal to none, step equal to 1. Now what I will do is I am going to give some 2 comma 4 random dot rand range 2 comma 4. Let us see what it is going to print. It has printed 2. Now it will return a one random value. This rand range will return a one random value. So that random value you can also mention what is the random value you are looking at. I am looking at a random value between 2 to 3. So here the 4 is not included. Between 2 and 3 whatever is there, it is there. So either it is going to give 2 or 3. You can run it for multiple times. One time you got the 2, the other time you got the 3. So if you just change the value, now 100 between 2 to, so now it will return a random value between 2 to 99. We don't know what is the random value it is going to return. We don't have any control. The start value is 2. The 100 is what? Not included, that is excluded. So 2 to 99, it is going to return a one random value. See. Now the same one you can write in a different way. So what I am going to do is, from random I will import rand range. I will import rand range. Then here this one you no need to write. So straight away you can call the what? Rand range. See, 65 it has written. Remember, the rand range function will return a value between 2 to 99. 2 to 99. 2 to 99. So the first argument is the starting value, that is included. Here in the rand range, the first argument is what? Start. The start is what? Included. Now whereas coming to the end value, that is excluded. So then what will be included means, here you can extend it. So the end minus 1 will be included. That means if you mention the 100, it will run up to 99. So you can also mention the step count. So here by default the step count is 1. Here I have mentioned the step count as 2. That means, so what it is going to return is, it is going to return a one random value. It is going to return a one random value between 2 to 99. So either it is going to return 2 or 4 or 6, like that. It is going to return up to 98. So it may return any value from this set. Now let us check it. Run 4. Now let us run the same one. 38. See, so it has to match that step count. See, 30. Now run it. 82. Now you might have a doubt, sir, can I pass it as a floating point value as a step count? Yes. See, float object cannot be interpreted as an integer. So that means you have to understood one thing. Here you have to pass the integer only. Here you have to pass the integer only in case of random integer. Similarly, you can also check 2.5. So let us say 100.5. Let us see will it accept or not. See, float object cannot be interpreted as an integer. Whatever the start and stop and the step count values are there, all are integers. This is what the another important point you have to understand. So your start, stop and step are integers. This is what you have to understood. So you can mention the start value, you can mention the end value, you can mention the step count. Randomly it will return a one value. Randomly it will return a one value. So this is what is about rand range function. Rand range function. Now let us see the next function. The next function is rand int. The next function is what? Rand int. From random import rand int. Now we are going to work on the what? Rand int. Now let us see what exactly this rand int function. Rand int function. Now print rand int 2 comma 4, 2 comma 4. Now run module 3. Let me run it again. 2. Let me run it again. 4. That means what you understood, in case of the rand range, the end value is excluded, but whereas in case of rand int, the end value is included. The end value is included. You can also check now. You can pass 100 here. We will check will it accept the step count or not. Yes, it is not taking the step count. It is not accepting the step count. Now listen. So run it. Run module 93. So what is the difference between rand range and rand int is, there you can pass the 3 arguments, here you must pass 2 arguments. There the end argument is excluded, here the end argument is included. End argument is what? Included. Now let us see the next, the function in random module. Now from random import. So now we are going to look into what? Choice. So the next one we are going to learn is what? Choice. Now print choice. Now here I will mention Aitam CSD IT. Now we will see what gonna be happen from this choice. Run module CSD. Now run module CSD. So what will happen is, in this case, for this choice function you are going to pass a one iteratable. From this iteratable it will select one element randomly. We don't know what element. So you can pass a one iteratable. From that iteratable it will select one element. Now I will pass Naresh here. Now see, in Naresh totally 6 characters are there. It may take any one character. Now here it has taken what? H. Now again you run it. Now it has taken R. Again you run it. So if you run multiple times, randomly it will take one character from the string. Randomly it will take one character from the string. That is what the choice function. Either you can pass the list or you can pass a tuple. Tuple also you can pass. Yeah, you can check it. Tuple. So these are the arguments are there. Now let us see what argument it is going to return. Run a module. Now this time it has taken. Next time when you run, it will take the different argument. So for this choice function you can pass list tuple string, list tuple string, or else you can do in a different way, range of 100. That means between 1 to 99 it may take any value. 3 it has taken. When you run it for next time, it will take the different value. Right? So this is what you have to understand for the choice. Right? So now I hope you understand so far what we discussed. We have discussed the rand range. The rand range function will return a value between the start and stop, between the start and stop, where the stop is what, excluded. Coming to the next one, rand int. The rand int, both start and stop are inclusive. Now coming to the choice, so for the choice function we can pass the list or the tuple or the range function. So it will select one value from the sequence data type, one value from the sequence data type, that is what, choice, that is what, choice. So the next we are going to see the next method, choices. The next one we are going to take is what, choices. From random import choices. The next function is what, choices. Now what these choices will do, so this choices, so whereas the first argument I am going to pass is what, I am going to pass a one list 1 2 3 4 5, and the second argument I am going to pass, so you can pass the weights for it, you can pass the weights for it. So I will pass the weights as 5 arguments. For all the 5 arguments I have to give the weights, right? 10, 9, 1 and 1. So then after, so how many you want to choose? I want to choose only 2. Now let us see what's going to be happen. 2 1. So why 2 1 were came? 2 is the with the priority 9 and 1 is with the priority 10. That's why when you mention the 3 arguments, 1 and 2 are written. The moment you mention the 3, since the 8 is the another important priority, so obviously 3 3 2. See, so it will return based on the highest priorities. Now the moment you mention 5, 2 1 2 3. So how the choices will come is, it is going to take the elements from this and it will consider the weights and how many you want to retrieve from it, how many you want to retrieve from it. If you want to change its weights also, yes, you can change it. So let me give all of the equal weights. Let me check what will happen. See, 1 5 3 3 5, randomly it will select 5 values. Now instead of this, you can, what you can give is, you can give the name also. Then so how many characters? 6 characters are right. So for each character I am providing the weight. For the first character weight is 1, second character the weight is 1, for the last character the weight is 2. Now I want to pull the what, let us say I want to pull 3 values. Save it. Now run module. Now see, so these 3 were written based on the what, based on the weights and whatever the list you have provided. Here 3 arguments are there. The first argument is the iteratable, the second argument is the weights. Remember, you have to provide the weight for the each element in the list or the iteratable, and the third argument is how many you want to retrieve, how many you want to retrieve, that is what, the choices. Now the next important we are going to discuss here is we will discuss about shuffle. We will discuss about shuffle. Now for the shuffle I will remove it. I will remove these choices. Now I will write shuffle. Now I am passing the nourish, save. Now run module. So string is not accepted, since the string is what, it's a immutable one, we cannot change, So now what I am going to pass is, I am going to pass the one list to it. Now let us see how the list will be shuffled. So none. So if at all, if any changes were there, it is going to shuffle, otherwise it is going to return the what, none. That is what the shuffle function. That is what the shuffle function. Now the next one we are going to see is from random import random function. Now let us see what this random function will do. The random function will return a value between 0 to 1, between 0 to 1, between the 0 to 1, whatever the value is there, it is going to return, it is going to return the floating point value between the 0 to 1, between the 0 to 1. Now let us see the next function is uniform function. Random import uniform function. So let us see what this uniform function will do. So this uniform function will return a floating point value between the values you have mentioned. Now uniform, so now 10 comma 20, 10 comma 20 both were included. Now let us see what it is going to return. Yeah, it will return one uniform value between the what, 10 comma 20. What it is going to return a one floating point value, but it will return in the what, uniform value, right? Now let us call this for 5 times, so you can see what it is going to return. Now the same one I am calling for 5 times. Let's see the meaning of uniform. See, so whatever your start and stop values are there, between that it is going to return a what, one floating point value. That is what uniform, that is what uniform function. You can mention the what, start argument and stop argument, both are the what, included, both are the what, included, right? So the remaining lot more functions are there which you can explore by executing with the different parameters. So that's all about random module.